The allure of the crystal skulls has captivated researchers, adventurers, and enthusiasts for decades, sparking a fascinating and often contentious debate. Are they ancient, skillfully crafted artifacts, remnants of lost civilizations holding secrets to forgotten knowledge? Or are they, as many experts claim, relatively modern forgeries? The initial wave of fascination ignited in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, largely due to the work of Eugène Bouvard, a French spiritualist and theosophist who began collecting crystal skulls in the 1880s from various sources in Mexico and Guatemala. Bouvard believed these skulls held powerful spiritual energies and a connection to ancient Mayan and Aztec civilizations, attributing them with the ability to transmit knowledge and healing powers. His accounts, published in his 1901 book, The Divine Skull of Quisha, popularized the idea of crystal skulls as sacred objects of immense power and antiquity, setting the stage for the later surge in interest. However, a significant shift in the narrative occurred in 1947 with the discovery of two crystal skulls by F.A. Mitchell Hedges in the ruins of Rubatun, Belize, a Mayan site. Mitchell Hedges, an English adventurer and writer, claimed to have found the skulls buried beneath a Mayan altar, and his daughter, Anna, famously recounted a dramatic tale of discovering one skull after a beam of sunlight revealed its presence. This story, often embellished over the years, further solidified the perception of crystal skulls as authentic Mayan artifacts, imbued with mystical properties and linked to a lost Mayan civilization. The subsequent decades witnessed a boom in interest, fueled by New Age spiritualism, esoteric studies, and popular media portrayals that often depicted crystal skulls as powerful conduits for healing, enlightenment, and interdimensional communication. However, the prevailing view amongst serious archaeologists and crystal experts began to change drastically in the 1970s, with mounting evidence suggesting that many, if not most, of the crystal skulls currently circulating were created in the 10th to 15th centuries, a relatively recent creation compared to the Maya's peak civilization. The pivotal moment arrived in 1973 when Igor and Natalia Notovich, Russian researchers, published The Crystal Skulls of Siberia, detailing their acquisition of a crystal skull from a Mexican peasant farmer. Notovich claimed the skull was a key component in a secret ritual performed by an ancient brotherhood attempting to preserve the knowledge of a lost, pre-Mayan civilization connected to Atlantis. However, the book and its claims were quickly scrutinized and debunked by serious researchers, revealing inconsistencies and fabricated evidence. The most damning revelation came in 1996, when Joy Garwood, a gemologist and crystallographer, subjected several of the most famous crystal skulls to rigorous scientific examination. Garwood's analysis, published in The Crystal Skulls Phenomenon, provided irrefutable evidence that the skulls were not carved by pre-Columbian civilizations using ancient techniques. She identified microscopic tool marks consistent with modern industrial diamond saws and polishing equipment, tools that did not exist in Mayan or Aztec cultures. Furthermore, Garwood noted that the skulls exhibited imperfections and inconsistencies in crystal structure that would have been avoided by skilled ancient lapidaries, stone carvers. Her research definitively demonstrated that the skulls were relatively recent creations, likely produced in German workshops during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, specifically the workshops of Baroness Hildegard Weber von Württemberg and Karl Knieper. Weber and Knieper were known for their skill in crafting intricate crystal objects and were commissioned by spiritualist groups to produce crystal skulls for sale and demonstration. The stories of discovery, particularly those surrounding the Mitchell-Hedges skulls, were later revealed to be elaborate fabrications designed to enhance the perceived authenticity and value of the skulls. Anna Mitchell-Hedges herself admitted in later years that the discovery story had been embellished to attract more attention and promote the skull's sales. The Lubang site itself yielded no archaeological evidence to support the claim that crystal skulls were ever present or used by the ancient Maya. Despite the overwhelming scientific evidence against their antiquity, the fascination with crystal skulls continues to endure, fueled by persistent New Age beliefs and the romantic notion of a lost civilization holding profound secrets. The debate surrounding the crystal skulls highlights the complex interplay between archaeology, spirituality, belief, and the power of storytelling. The skulls serve as a cautionary tale about the importance of critical thinking and the need to evaluate claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The Maya civilization itself, renowned for its sophisticated mathematics, astronomy, and art, used jade and obsidian in their sculptures and ceremonial objects, but never crystal skulls. The use of crystal, particularly in the form of skulls, simply does not align with the archaeological record of Mayan culture. The materials and techniques employed by Mayan artisans were distinct, and crystal skulls represent a departure from these established traditions. While the mystery of the crystal skulls may not be solved in the way many initially hoped, they are not relics of a lost civilization. They remain a fascinating cultural phenomenon. The enduring allure of the crystal skulls speaks to a deep-seated human desire to connect with something ancient and powerful. Perhaps the true mystery lies not in the skulls themselves, but in the reasons why so many people continue to believe in their authenticity, despite the overwhelming evidence to the contrary. The legacy of the crystal skulls serves as a reminder of the importance of separating fact from fiction and of embracing the power of reason and scientific inquiry. The story of the crystal skulls is a complex tapestry of archaeological discoveries, spiritual beliefs, and deliberate fabrications, woven together to create a captivating and enduring myth. Despite their modern origins, the crystal skulls continue to hold a place in popular culture and the imaginations of many around the world.